You guys start clapping right now for Miss Nell Barber!
It's really bright up here, Jesus. So I'm not good with kids. I don't like them. I'm glad none of you seem to have them. They don't like me. I told an 8-year-old once that life is inherently meaningless, which I guess makes me like an existential predator. There should be lists for people like me. People have told me that I probably shouldn't have kids, but I disagree because I really see myself in the role of the emotionally detached mother who's only there for the good times. Everyone's got their place in this world. This is facing the wrong way. So, a lot of people don't realize how much of our culture is derived from the Bible. Like man buns, for example. You think that Moses climbed Mount Sinai with his hair down? And they say that Jesus fed the 5,000, right? That's in John, I googled it. But never once did I read a verse in John that went, and then the woman said, "What is that? That is not mine. Do you see this? I am not eating that. Can I speak to your manager?" So, a lot of women are into like losers. We love to go to Fixer Upper, right? And I think I want to pitch a dating show to HGTV. The contestant's like, she meets the guy and she's like, "He doesn't have a job, but he's got great bones. Look at that jawline. If you just knock out that chin strap, it'd really open up the space. Great for entertaining, have the whole family over." I think that, and I speak for myself, and I think a lot of other women when I say, that we're afraid of guys that are too generous and too nice to us. Like I am a waitress, and I once had a tip from a guy that was, it was a 500% tip. 500%. And I had someone escort me to my car at the end of the night. But if he had just come up to me and had been like, "Hey, I want to make a suit out of your skin," I would have been like, "Stop it. Do you want my number?" So, we all know people, right, who can eat whatever they want and however much they want and they never gain a pound. And we hate those people. Not me. Because my metabolism is kind of like an episode of Hoarders. Only instead of like stacks of old magazines and like piles of rotting garbage, it's every Crunchwrap Supreme I've ever eaten when I was drunk. So I'm turning over a new leaf though because I got a Fitbit for Christmas. Woo! And for those of you who don't know, a Fitbit is a device that you strap around your wrist and it turns you into a paranoid schizophrenic. There's a lot of pacing around, a lot of you're waiting for its approval. It's telling you what to do all day, telling you how healthy you are, telling you how you slept because it's always watching you. But what I think we could really use would be a Fitbit for your mental health. Like, how many delusional thoughts have I had today? Have I exceeded my quota for minutes spent quietly plotting the deaths of my loved ones? I think that petty crime has finally cottoned on to the idea of PR. Someone broke into my car recently and they stole all of my change and they left me a brand new North Face backpack. I've never won anything before. And a friend of mine, she was walking down the street with her boyfriend and a group of muggers approached and circled them and told them to empty their pockets. So they both start emptying their pockets. She pulls everything out and he goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nah, we don't rob girls." It's like they all got together around a trash can fire and they're like, "Listen, we need to rebrand. We need something really fresh to roll out for the fall. About chivalry." So sometimes I think that my dog might be depressed. She just sits there on the couch with this sad, bored look on her face. But they'd say that dogs start to look like their owners after a while, so I think that's normal. I adopted my dog. I rescued her. She's a pit bull. She had a speckled background. She was a teen mother. And in addition to having extremely large nipples as a result of that, she also has a condition called a weakened urethral sphincter, and she has to take a pill every day, but she's got street smarts, so she won't just take the pill. What I have to do is I have to crush it up and mix it in with her food when she's not looking, and then back slowly out of the kitchen and wait for her to eat it. Works every time. And so, because Valentine's Day is coming up, I'm going to end with the most romantic story that I know about my parents. My mother married my father for a green card. She is from a place called Rhodesia, which then became Zimbabwe when her white oppressor friends were overthrown. And what I found in telling people that my mother is from Africa is that people have not yet conned on to the idea that there are white people in Africa. I tell a woman and I'm like, oh, my mom's from Africa, and she's like, but aren't they darker there? And her husband's like, no, the colonists, Deborah. And Deborah's like, well, I didn't know. I thought they were just savages running around with machetes, just stealing each other's diamonds. All right, thanks guys. I'm Nell Barber.